Hey everyone, it's Lisa Bongean from Primitive Gatherings, and I have something super exciting to share with you. It's kind of impromptu, last minute stitch along. So what I want to do is use up all my scraps from all the patriotic quilts that we've been making. And I know a ton of you have done the American Quilter Stitch Along, and you've done Stars and Stripes and American Gatherings projects. So hopefully you have a ton of scraps left over. But if you don't have red, white, and blue scraps, I have something for you as well. So I'll give you a little bit of how this is going to go. So once a month, on the first of each month, we are going to release a free PDF pattern for a clue or a part or a mystery, whatever you want to call that. But it will probably be 7 different sections. So to give you a little bit of an idea without giving it away, it's kind of 2 blocks and then some piece sashing. And my quilt will be red, white, and blue, like I said, but you also can do this using any scraps, but just kind of pay attention to value. So where I have dark, you put dark scraps. So when I have light, you put light scraps, and then everything should work out. And you also could do like 3-color scrappy too. So maybe you wanted to do black, orange, and cream, or you can mix it up any way you want, but just pay attention to value and it will work. Okay? All right, so let's see. I just wanted to show you this. Look at all the scraps I have left over from making 4 different American Gatherings quilts, and then anything goes. It doesn't have to be red, white, and blue. Like this is from Urban. I'm going to use all of these, but I just gathered all my scraps, my creams, my blues, my reds, and sometimes I'm going to use a lot of a fabric and sometimes just a little bit just to use it up. So anything goes here with this stitch along, and it's going to be so much fun, and it's only once a month in little parts. So it's not going to overwhelm your stitching time, but you will get a free download. This is not going to be it. Well, we have to work on this little download, but the first thing that I want you to do is we are going to make, for clue 1, we are going to do 31 blue and cream 9 patches. So that's what our first step is going to be for the mystery. And I named it Oh Say Can You Sew. So how fun is that, right? So you're just going to make 31 of these. Now, you can make them with 1.5-inch strip sets or 1.5-inch squares. These I did all strip sets because I had fabrics. I just lined up my fabrics, layered them, cut 1.5-inch strips, and that's what these are left over. Here I didn't have a lot of blue left over. And you just make strip sets. And they can be the same or they can be different on each side. Like I said, just pay attention to value. So I haven't given you oh, you need this many strips of 1.5 or this many squares. Just figure it out. You can do it. All you're going to need is 31 of these at the end of this step. So I think we all can handle that, right? But I promise if there's more technical stuff, I can tell you in clue 2 a little bit more. But this first step is pretty easy, and this is going to make an awesome quilt. Trust me, you're going to love this quilt. It could be a quilt of valor. It could be another one for you to display during the summer months, all the patriotic months. It's going to be a really nice quilt. But what if you don't have a ton of scraps or the red, white, and blue scraps? So Jessica has put together some bundles for you to add to what you have, or if you don't have it, here we go. So she's done a deal for you. So this is 12 fat quarters of whites or creams, and this is $30. So you're going to get 2 fat quarters free if you want some of those. And then she has kind of a creamy tan, not quite tan, I'd say dark cream. And same thing, 12 of them for $30. You get 2 free. And then the blue, also same thing, 12 fat quarters for $30 there. And then the red one is only 8 fat quarters for $24. So those are under the new, and then under the mystery Oh Say Can You Sew Quilt Along. That, and then I wanted to point out that there are none of these around in the world. This is my coveted one that I guard with my life. And these, Jessica wanted me to point out that would make this as well. So I know a lot of people are looking for fat quarter tellers to still make this, but if you bought all those, it would make that too. You don't need the cream one. Unless you want the cream one to be a more primitive look, just omit the light one. So you just need 3 stacks for this. Okay, so that is the Our Flag Stands for Freedom, most popular kit we've ever done here at Primitive Gatherings. And that is all we have for you for this month's clue. 31 9 patches, and they are 3.5 inches unfinished, 3.5 inches at this point. So 1.5 inch squares or 1.5 inch strip sets. The patterns will only be up for 1 month. When the next pattern comes out, the pattern will be $5 download. So tell all your friends now in the beginning so they don't miss the first one and then have to pay $5 for it. Be a nice friend and tell everybody about it now that you're going to be doing it, and nobody will have to pay $5 then. All right? Also, if you want to get ready for clue number 2 for May, start gathering your creams and your reds. So this month was blue and cream, next month is red and cream. So gather them up and we will be ready to stitch clue 2 in May. Okay, thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing all of your clues on our Stitch with Lisa Bongean group, and I can't wait to get this started. Bye now, everyone.